How did they lose? How did this happen? That's the big question, right? Oh my goodness. Even the commentators were talking about, whoa, real head scratcher for Keefe there on the bench. I'm sure he didn't think that something like this was even possible. You know what I mean? Even the commentators by the end of the game, stunned. You know, really didn't think this was even possible. I mean, we did. How could you go into tonight's game not even thinking this was possible? Of course it's possible. Look, I will never, ever assume that my Leafs are going to lose a game. Ever. I'll never bet it. I'll never publicly state it. It's not happening. Before a game, I will never say the Leafs are going to lose that game. Never. But I definitely knew it was possible tonight. Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? This had the perfect recipe for what's going on this season. The perfect recipe for not going our way tonight. Right, Johnny? You know what I'm saying? I saw it. And how did it happen? How did it really happen? Wasn't fluke. It wasn't craziness, was it? Just watch my previous episodes. If you want to know why they lost this one tonight, watch all those previous episodes since January. I've been saying it. I've been saying it in the big time losses. I've even been saying it in some of the wins. You guys know what I'm going to say. You know? I can show you clip after why these things went wrong. Why it's not the people that they want to blame. And nobody listens. Nobody listens. Like a lack of heart you're saying as well too, Hughes. I mean, maybe, but like heart, let's not talk about heart, right? All these players want to win. You know what I mean? All these players want to win. Even ones on bottom teams like Montreal, Arizona, Buffalo. I mean, these guys want to win. It's still their professional careers. Everyone's got heart in the NHL. They're hockey players, man. To talk about players without a heart, you're talking about less than 1% of the league. So really, like, I just don't see it, man. Now, you can feel defeated. You can feel, you know what I mean? Like it's spiraling out of control. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what you are really relating to, lack of heart. So, you know, what you're seeing is probably true, but, you know, it's just, it's different words I like to use, right? Different words, because I'm not mad at the Leafs tonight. I know it sounds crazy. Probably everyone that's going to be tuning into this thing is going to expect me to lose my mind on the Leafs probably, because we know some other rival channels out there. That's what they're going to make their big bucks on tonight, right? A lot of those rival channels out there are going to make their big bucks on a night like tonight, because they're going to freak out. I'm not freaking out because I've been saying it since January, right? I'm still not going to say it yet, right? Because the real question is, if you know what I'm going to say and no one believes me, right? If you know what I'm going to say and you're still here, you probably agree with me. So that's awesome. Thank you. And even if you don't, right? What will you say then? Right? If I'm not right, what will you say? You know? Will you still say our goalies suck? I mean, you know, Hughes, you're already calling out Mrazek there in the chat. Right? Is it really Mrazek tonight? Deflection by his own player. Wide open guy. Brutal turnover leading to a one-on-one rush that happened like that with a good shot. I mean, what of the 5 goals are Mrazek's fault tonight? I don't see them. So please, Mr. Analytics people out there, not you, Hughes, I'm just saying to those people that like to come around with their analytics, you show me what the expected goals against was tonight. Because if anything, I think Mrazek performed above expected. If I'm looking at this possibility tonight of how it could have turned out, I could have easily expected the offense on both teams, but mind you, to get easily over 7 goals apiece. Why not? Why couldn't this be another game like Detroit? Right? I mean, the Leafs still could have won 7-5, something like that. You know, they didn't have their offense going. Fine, whatever. But at some point, isn't it better to just stop the bleeding? Right? And I don't see how Mrazek is supposed to do any better than that. So if anything, he's probably about 2 goals above expected. 2 goals against above expected, I should say. You know, if I'm looking at my formulas with my eyes. All right, I'm seeing the patterns. It's the same stuff since January. Not the goalies. Time and time again. But whatever. What do I know, right? So if you're not going to say it's our goalie's fault, maybe you'll say that, we got goalied ourselves. The other team's goalie, just like Vancouver, just like Calgary, all these goalies, they keep playing the games of their lives. Really? Craig Anderson on the Buffalo Sabres? 40-year-old Craig Anderson goalie does tonight? Like, you know you're not going to say that. The guy's barely hanging on to his career. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. That's impressive that he's playing the way he's had the career he's had, you know what I mean, and been able to hang on to it this long. But let's face it, all right? You're not getting goalied by Craig Anderson. He can play the best game of his life. You still got a chance of putting up 2 or 3, especially with the Leafs offense. So let's not say that, like, we got goalied, right? So you can't say it's our goalies. You can't say it's their goalie. What's left? What's left? If I'm not right about a lack of coverage in front of their own net, if I'm not right about puck watching, if I'm not right about lackadaisical shot block attempts, not attempts, whatever, screening their own goalies, deflecting stuff on their own net, if I'm not right about the fact that our 2 goalies have been playing their butts off and getting completely disrespected by the fans, the media, and everybody else with an opinion, you know, how many times do I gotta say and show and prove this is what's going on before y'all believe me? Like, I really did not expect to get this much backlash for all the stuff I say about this. You know what I mean? Like, I really, by this point, thought that it would be so conclusive that finally some people would be like, you know what, my bad. I think you were onto something there. You know what I mean? I think you did start seeing holes in the defense before there was holes with the goalies. Hey, you know what, my bad. But it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Instead, you're going to see lunatics wearing this stuff, flipping about this and that, saying that we're probably going to need to get new goalies. Both of them got to go. You know what I mean? We probably need to replace 2/3 of our starting 6, you know what I mean, forwards. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous, the meltdown that's going to happen across Leafs Nation. And for what? For what? You should have seen it coming. You should have seen it as a possibility, at least. We did. We did, because we know what's truthfully going on with the Leafs. Do I think it can change? Absolutely. The thing about why I'm so adamant about these changes is because they are so easy to fix. Tying up sticks, act like you give a crap in front of your own net. You know what I mean? Don't lose your coverage in a battle. That's it. That's it. Just hard work and commit to it. Any one of these Leafs can do it. Any one of them. So I'm not saying that, like, oh, they suck. But if you want to know how they're going to get to the next level, right? If you want to know how they can go from an awesome regular season team, which they are, awesome, to a next level team that can go deep in the playoffs, it's going to have to be this stuff. It's going to have to be. So if you don't think I'm right, I don't know what's left to say in these shows. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? I'm out of stuff. I might have to hang up the show. I was seriously contemplating just grabbing an old video from, like, you know, a month ago and just streaming it through here and acting like it's the live one, just to see how realistic it could sound. I wondered. I just didn't have time to do it, but I'd love to do that. Go back to the old stuff, all the way dating back to last year, of me saying it. Time and time again. Lack of defensive coverage. You know, getting beat to easy puck battles. Puck watching instead of tying up sticks and playing the body. I mean, you know? So, I'm not mad at the Leafs. They can fix it in a heartbeat. And I really think they will. Eventually, they're going to fix it. They're going to start seeing it. Either that or Keefe's got to go. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's going to happen. So, I'm not mad at the Leafs. I'm not mad about how this game went tonight. I'm not mad about any of it. And you're not going to see me flip out over it. Because I know. I've been saying it. Y'all been saying it in the chat. Guys, we know our stuff, all right? So please, I invite everyone else that wants to talk about hockey to come around here and voice their opinion. It's probably going to be wrong unless you agree with us. But we're always willing to listen to them. All right? Any hockey opinion is welcome here. So please, follow along, subscribe along, you know what I mean? Any bit of subscriptions and bit spending and all that stuff goes right back into investing into the channel, making it bigger, making it self-sustainable, maybe even profitable one day so that I can do it more often, give you more content, have more fun games to play and all that kind of stuff. All right, so be a part of all that. Follow along on YouTube with your subscriptions there. That's free. You just click, boom, you're in, you know, or at least just watch. All right, just watch, send the videos to people you know. Be a part of it, man. Don't get left out. So right now I want to get into the chat. I hope you guys are cool with that.